Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. Got some more Fire Emblem 3 houses today. As you can see, I fast forwarded a little bit into the battle that we were doing in prior video because I've done this battle before, and nothing really that exciting about watching me defeat the same bandits over and over again. So, didn't really miss anything. Just about to kill, what's this guy's name? Costas. Costas. I had a friend named Costas in high school. And so let's get ourselves a move on here and kill this guy. Would like to give the kill to Lysithea, but I think she's actually run out of magic. So, yeah, there wouldn't be any point using the bow. That is a problem early on in the game with magic users, is that they run out of slots pretty quickly. So, it doesn't surprise me too much that happens.
Spoiled little noble! Just die like a good little rich kid!
Being noble has nothing to do with who you are as a person or how hard your life is. Your logic is illogical.
Very true. Very true indeed. Also, every time he does that animation, I think he's gonna crit. But that's never what happens. That is never what happens. Might as well use this on him.
Sending these brats instead of the knights means they've underestimated me. Big mistake.
Time to make my move.
Big mistake. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Keep you nice and rooted right there. Right there.
I thought...
Okay, should we get the kill with myself? Let's give it to somebody else. Let's give it to maybe Ignatz. Ignatz or Cloud, get them to level 5. Yeah. Let's try maybe you. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen though. One HP! Nice! 1 fucking HP. Cool. Maybe we can get the kill with you actually. Or not. Nope. Gotta min-max all these experience points as much as I can. That is the way to do it.
I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
Man, you call him fucking Edogard an idiot? Call him Edogard an idiot? I don't think so. I do not take kindly to such foolishness. So I burned my fucking leg.
Hard
Ugh,
work
God,
created this.
hurts like a bitch.
Those thieves ran out of luck when they entered this canyon. They never had a chance. Your leadership was amazing, Teach. Let's leave the rest of this work to the knights.
Nothing like child soldiers taking on a few bandits, huh? Very healthy for the mind. I'm very surprised that Ignatz got the MVP. I don't... I thought it would have been Lysithea for sure, but... Oopsie, where did we go? Yeah, I thought it would have been Lysithea for sure, but whatever. It is what it is.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so. Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here. Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and the strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Teach, what are you doing here? We should get back to the academy.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Hey, Teach. On the way back, you seemed transfixed by the canyon. Did something happen there?
Maybe. Potentially.
It seemed familiar to you? Huh. Can't say the same. Maybe it's a memory from when you were a child, or from a past life. Anyway, if you can't remember, I guess there isn't really much more to be said. Although, I'll admit, there is something about that canyon that has me captivated as well. How did Xanadu come to be called the Red Canyon? Nothing there was actually red.
Figure of speech, maybe? I think that actually may have been
you
the,
have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation.
I wonder if that was the canyon where the first cutscene of the game with Rhea is. Kind of leaning that's probably what it was. Because, that's why Sothis is grateful, because like she has like a connection to Rhea or something.
But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven. Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fódlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost? No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead. No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Yum, 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 yum. I'm so sleepy all of a sudden. I know a bunch of this is quite repetitive, but I'm really hoping that, you know, the new stuff obviously will occur in the after-war phase.
Garland Moon.
So we just gotta make it through the pre-war phase within our best concentration. Kind of the way I have to look at it right now.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fódlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Yeah, the gifts for dogs and cats, that definitely was not the first time when I played this game around. In fact, I'm gonna look up and see if I can find the animal feeding. I want to see what the rewards are, because it's like what are some of the rewards? Smithing stone, arcane crystal, nothing really that crazy. Okay. Yeah, nothing that relevant, it would seem. 5,000 Gs. Thank you for the 5,000 Gs.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lanato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seiros.
Lord Lanato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seiros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lanato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest Knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seiros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
Yeah, I think she's trying to say something to me with that. I think she may be implying something, boys. Somebody's birthday? Lorenz, huh? Yeah, it seems like we're getting through these support levels quite quickly, which makes me happy. Because the quicker we get through these, the better.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me. Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture? While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you? The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake. I am the heir of the noble House Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly. Outrageous! That's absurd! Who would dare to allege such slander? Of all the... Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me. I would never insist, of course. But I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations, in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
Yes, of course, repeat. invitations, because something women love is when they say no to you and you don't take no for an answer. Yeah, they really love that. That's maybe an issue.
What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations from me a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous. No, I cannot believe such a thing. Are you sure this isn't the result of some sort of scheme?
The wit of a rapier. I think you gotta choose your words a little bit more carefully next time, my friend. Gotta be a little bit more careful with that.
It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me. Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
I think that may be the voice actor for Shu Amaguchi. Or maybe... I think that's also the same voice... Or that may be the voice actor for Caspar. Because he kind of has, like... You can kind of hear it a little bit. Could also just be talking out of my ass, because I get voice actors wrong all the time. Sylvain's birthday. There you go, bro. I guess if you really wanted to min-max, you could go the female Byleth, so that you could have Sylvain join you. But I will not subject myself to that. Okay, as usual, we're going to explore on a day like this. Mission assistance, yes, we know how that works. We do have some support ranks here. Lorenz and Cloud and Lysithea. Okay, let's do Lorenz and Cloud. Claude, I mean, not Cloud.
You. Just what are you up to?
Well, if it isn't Lawrence.
Yes, it is. Try not to sound so affronted. And you're just whimsically wandering the monastery grounds again, I suppose?
Oh, naturally. After all, I really do adore the Garreg Mach Monastery.
No, I think not. That impish look on your face does not suggest innocence. You are up to something.
Lawrence, control yourself. Let's not start throwing around baseless accusations. It's not proper. This monastery is packed with 1,000 years of history. Well, 5 years shy of 1,000 if we're going for accuracy. Those pillars, these walls, even the floor, they've all seen more than we can possibly imagine. Our distant ancestors may have walked these very halls. Doesn't that excite you?
Perhaps if this were a discussion about art, but I'm afraid walls and floors are not sufficiently interesting to hold my attention. Nor will they suffice to distract me from what is plainly suspicious about you. House Regan was on the brink of collapse until they suddenly revealed you as their legitimate heir. That was only a year ago. Where were you before then? Are you even a true heir to House Regan?
If I weren't truly of House Regan descent, how do you imagine I acquired my crest?
A crest is insufficient. I am referring to your noble disposition or lack thereof.
Well, that's what I came here to hone, after all. I can only hope that you will assent to instruct me in the art of snobbery, Professor Lawrence.
I do not think you grasp the significance of the responsibility you bear. Do you even know what it means to lead the Leicester Alliance? I take no pleasure in saying this, but much of the chaos in our ranks right now is due to the failings of House Regan's leadership. I intend to set things right, and once I expose you for the fraud you are and reclaim my rightful place, that is precisely what I will do.
That is definitely the voice actor for Caspar. You can definitely hear it in his voice. If you listen really carefully, you can hear it at like the end of his sentence. In fact, I am so sure about this that I think I will look it up on the wiki. And definitely not embarrass myself in the process. Yeah, yes. I was right. Of course I was.
To be blunt, it would have been better had you never shown your face here.
Sheesh, that guy. He just can't be reasoned with.
Yeah, he seems quite upset about the whole thing. I sense a tinge of jealousy between Claude and Lorenz, and it makes a lot more sense now why Lorenz joined me so willingly in the Crimson Flower. Or is that what it was called? The Crimson Flower? I believe so. Let's do... Apparently Cloud is somebody else. Claude. Oh, Claude and Lysithea. Okay, sure. Why not?
Ah, so I see. If one were to combine this incantation method with the power of a crest, then in theory, it should...
Hey there. Still studying, are we? Isn't it past your bedtime?
Claude, I really don't appreciate you interrupting me right now.
But if you don't get your sleep, you're never gonna grow big and strong.
Uh-huh. The last thing I need is you fretting over me as though I'm some child. I'm only a few years younger than you, you know. Hardly worth noting. Furthermore, my grades in magic, and basically every other subject, are far higher than yours.
Whoa there. I'm not trying to treat you like a child, I promise. This is me treating you like a princess. Now, come along, princess. Brush your teeth and get yourself ready for bed. I could read you a story if that helps.
Ugh, the audacity. Whatever it is you think you're treating me like, it's unendingly annoying.
If a child and a princess are out, what's left? Should I treat you as a noble hero? Draw your sword, Lysithea. If you wish to continue studying, you must first defeat me in battle. Come now, face me like the hero of legend that you are.
I find myself speechless in the wake of your staggering ignorance. Now, please, leave me be.
Okay, I can take a hint. But in all seriousness, you shouldn't neglect your sleep. You'll fall ill if you push yourself too hard. Oh, and just so you know, I heard a rumor that this library is haunted. It's probably not true. Right? Right. Anyhow, I'm off to bed. Good night.
You know, I am suddenly rather sleepy. Excuse me while I see myself out.
No matter how she tries to hide it, she's still a young girl at heart.
This man sure loves to put his arms behind his back like that. Like he's like, he's like giving himself a stretch every 5 seconds. It's a little bit weird, just a tad. Alright, Lawrence? They keep calling him Lawrence, but that looks like Lorenz to me. Lorenz and Lysithea. I'm sure these two have a great conversation.
Do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss with you.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I want to discuss the future of the Alliance, to have a constructive and candid exchange of opinion.
I'm not so sure I'm the one being silly. Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Ordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
As it stands, the bonds between Alliance lords are quite weak. If this state of affairs persists, I'm afraid those bonds may dissolve entirely.
I couldn't care less.
House Ordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir to House Gloucester? It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, of course, when the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later. As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of the Alliance, and I would appreciate it if you left me to it.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now. But if there is any way I can be of help, to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of the Alliance is my responsibility.
The future, he says. As though I have a future.
What? What was that? What was that? Huh? Was that actually some... Was that an interaction that wasn't just total memes? Nice. Cool. Alrighty, let's keep going.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste? You must try harder from now on.
Yes, Sophis, who I, you know, treats me like garbage, and I like it, because I'm a weirdo. Let's take a look at our bulletin boards for the week, see what we have here. We have a lot. Weapons able to receive at the altar. Oh good, we can check these in advance, nice. What altar do they speak of? Probably a new altar that's available to us, I imagine. Why you would want to spend renown on items is... you just must be swimming in renown or something, I imagine. Let's go see this one. I think we now have access to the Battalion Guild, if my memory serves me correctly. Yes, we do. Good.
What? I desired fresh air. True. I have a favor to
There is solitude on the battlefield, but there are limits to what one may achieve alone. To be stronger, more efficient, visit the Battalion Guild. Battalion Guild. Alrighty, let's go see that. I haven't been to the marketplace yet. That's a fucking lie. I definitely have been there. I most certainly have been to the marketplace. How dare you lie to me?
What?
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty. If you don't pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you.
What the? What's that supposed to mean?
Dirty. That's one of
you
the
dare say I lack
reasons
hygiene,
find
woman?
best to train as
I would disagree with this fully.
as possible.
Yeah, Hilda, you can't actually, you can't like do anything with Hilda. She's like kind of like the Hubert or Deru.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand.
Working for money. Oh, I can recruit
Hey,
you.
Professor. Fancy meeting you here. I've got a business, I mean, I've got something I want to chat with you about. I know you're busy with a lot of things, but I was wondering if I might be able to join you. Heck, I won't even charge you for my aid. What say you? It's a killer deal.
Oh, so this is, you're not actually joining my house, you're simply joining my ranks, I think?
Thank you.
Cool.
Now I'll have plenty of time to get to know my clients better. A merchant needs to know the inner workings of everyone they come in contact with. Helps with the making of the monies, you know.
Da 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 da. Okay, good. Nice. So that means, wonder what Anna specializes in. Let's take a look at our roster, shall we? Actually, I could have just done goals. Let's do goals instead. It's easier that way. Anna is a bowman and a swordman. That's what it would seem. Interesting. Cool.
What do you require?
Want to hire a battalion? Not really. But I guess I have to.
Thank you.
You went to the Battalion Guild. Track how your battalion and those of others are faring, although solitude is a true battle. Yes, Yuritsa, you fucking edgelord.
Battalion Guild. We're
Yep,
allowed
that's nice.
naturally. You can
Yep. Mm-hmm. I know what I'm doing there, sport. Excellent. Okay, let's go see Sylvain. Creepy, kinda misogynistic Sylvain, who, yeah, kinda is misogynistic in a way.
Greetings, Professor.
Well,
Nothing
not
to
so
report.
not so much misogynistic,
Have you
but
talked with Catherine yet?
yeah, I'm gonna ignore
If
that.
the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream. Oh, and that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
Is that so? She truly is amazing. Yeah, Catherine, that's sort of Catherine. It does like 4 attacks or something. Yeah, I remember it's killed like 2 or 3 of my 2 or 3 of my dudes. It's fucking pathetic.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed? Oh, you like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
Very true, Marianne. Yeah, I think Marianne's papa, old adopted father, does not treat her very well. Kinda getting that vibe from her.
Inspirational.
I know, it's a real reach.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Okay, sorry about that. That was... whatever. No idea. Couldn't explain it.
The plants of Fódlan are different ones than in Brigid. And people here are unknowing of the spirits who watch over the earth and bless it. Only the goddess is known. Is that factual?
Possibly. Possibly. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking about something else for a sec there. That was weird. Also, I looked it up, and I can't seem to find anything about this blue quest thing, which makes me wonder if it's actually a like, I don't know. Is it like? I wish there was a way to check. Maybe I'll see if I can find it a little more. Three Houses blue quest. I want to see what a blue quest is. Yeah, I can't seem to find anything about quest. Oh, it's an additional quest. Oh, it is DLC, I see. Yeah, that makes sense, because I kept thinking I never saw these once. Like, I've never seen these once when I played through the game the first time. That's cool. I mean, it's kind of cringe that you have to pay for extra quests, but... You know, it's Nintendo practices, I suppose. Can't be too surprised at it. Bernie?
What do you want?
Come on out. You gotta come out of there eventually. Also, Bernie, you know, Bernie is like one of the people that grew the most. She grew like 15 centimeters, which is actually kind of funny. It's actually kind of crazy when you think about it.
To think, here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say. Spoken like a true hard worker.
Oh, I didn't get any points for that. Thought I would have got some. So this is a time where they start giving out items. And it's actually good to get these right away and start giving them to people ASAP.
Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword.
Simply because, the reason why is, you know, remember how Bernie randomly joined us? If you give gifts and lost items to people, then that levels up their support with you. So it can potentially get you to level B, and then they join you automatically.
But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet.
Is that so, Felix?
Join me for some...
Yeah, we need to get B+ sword, I believe, with old Felix.
Lord Lanato must know that his efforts are futile, yet he can't help but fight. If I were in that situation, I would do whatever it took to ensure victory. You can count on that.
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
That's a very good question, Hubert. I think your little waifu over there may have the answer. Should we go to Abyss? Okay, we can fast travel to Abyss now, that's good. We'll go to Abyss, see how everybody's doing eventually. There's so much to do, but that's alright.
Goodness. I heard about your class's assignment, by the way. Good luck subduing those treasonous nobles.
Why, thank you, Ferdy.
Oh, Professor. Well,
Nope. I need better dexterity and heavy armor. Also, I need to look up this thing here. Okay, wooden flask. What month is it currently? Garland Moon. Alright, so we'll keep an eye out for those items, and then we'll give them to everybody eventually.
First that bandit business, and now a noble rebellion? Are we ever gonna do anything but find and subdue people? Well, if we're just going to tie up loose ends, at least it'll be pretty safe. I don't mind stretching my legs for this one. And if...
What'd he say? I didn't even see what he said.
Can I ask you a favor?
Hey, have you ever heard of Abyss? I was absolutely not eavesdropping on someone else when I heard the name. And I have to believe there's an interesting story there. Have you got some time to look into it? Maybe. I could probably do that for you.
Can I ask you a favor?
I could probably do that.
First, well, and if Catherine's going too, there's a good chance we'll get a look at her relic in action.
Yeah, is that what you're interested in? The relic? Not anything else? Nothing else you want to tell me about? No? Okay. Top fishing spots. Absolutely useless to me. Bum, bum. Where's Leonie? Oh, she's up at the top.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald. Do you think I've got it in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor? I'm going to work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here, I can tell you that.
I would expect that some of these would level up your support with people, but it's more so you're just avoiding not downgrading the support, which is a little bit weird. A little odd if you ask me. It's like they kind of punish you for even talking to them. Maybe that's realistic though. It actually is pretty realistic. No advice box? Oh no.
What's going to happen to Lanato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that. Huh? I'm really
Nope. Not gonna join me yet, huh? That's fine.
Right.
Today's a choir festival. Let's do Hilda and... might as well do Lorenz. The reason behind that is, actually, we could do Balthus. No, I think we should do Lorenz. Because the reason behind that is Hilda has that one thing where she's standing next to teammates, and Lorenz is going to be a frontliner along with Hilda. For the most part, so... I think it's a good idea. Send them both in, singing together.
Singing?
Me.
Me.
Appears to be wrong with
Me. La 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 la. Good. Ingrid. I really want Ingrid to join us, because like I said this earlier, but I do like her. I like her a lot, and I think she, we did have that one side story with her and Dorothea. I think Dorothea had like that fucking crush on her or something. Funny.
Past here is the Holy Mausoleum, where the saints of the Church of Seros slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year, for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Holy Mausoleum. Yes. The old Holy Mausoleum. God, I wish we could just fast travel to people. Having to walk around and everything, such a pain. I hate walking. I hate moving.
Hey, you. Listen. Professor. It would seem that a minor lord in Fargus is raising an army. This poses a threat, obviously, but not one for the kingdom, for the church. I mean, Fargus doesn't even have a king at present. There's something unsettling about this army. You had better ensure we're fully prepared.
Might be something a little bit scuffed about it. A little bit spooky. Let's go see how Ingrid is doing, and then we're gonna... How much renown points do we have? There must be a way to look this up. Surely. Maybe in the storehouse. No. Probably just gonna have to go to my personal quarters again. And go from there and see.
We are truly blessed with how fertile the monastery grounds are. Every day, there's something new to harvest.
There's something new to harvest every day.
Professor. I've actually got...
Yeah, so I need to get my dexterity and flying up. That's gonna take a long time. Hopefully they allow me access to professors. I don't remember when, but there's a time where they let you learn with professors, so hopefully that's sometime soon, because I have all these things that I'm not using.
Hey, best be on your guard.
Okay.
After Fargus lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lanato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne, rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
Take it easy, man. Alright? No reason to get all upset about it. Just, breathe in, breathe out, you know? See? Feel better already.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say? Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
Just telling you what you want to hear. Definitely not. Do have some support levels available. It would seem myself, probably, yeah, Hilda. Surprised I don't have one with Lorenz yet. That is because I already did it. Okay, that makes more sense. So we need to work on one with Ignatz. Yeah, I think you get them to A and then, or you can only get them to B. And then once you get them, you do A post-war, I believe. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about people I'm not going to be taking with me to the war. So that's going to be most of the churches of Seiros, I imagine. Probably not Shamir, or probably not Catherine or Cyril or Flayn or Seteth. Definitely not Rhea. So yeah, that's going to be a little, it's going to be a little awkward, I do say. Just a tiny bit.
Are you going to fight alongside the Knights of Seiros? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay? I do find you very...
I need to get some more authority. So that's why I want to go back to my personal quarters. Because I would like to get some support levels up with the people I already have. In hopes that... Yeah, I only have 600 points, so I actually can't do that. Well... Could I? No. No, sadly. Yeah, no, wait. Nope. Yeah, I need to get them to B. So, if we wanted Dorothea to join us, for example, we'd have to wait until we get 800 points. Very sad. Very unfortunate.
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flayn.
What? Isn't she like 14? Or like 12 or 10? She must be like one of the youngest people here.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No.
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flayn, please inform me of it at once.
What the fuck? She's like 8. Like, I know most of these guys are like... Well, like, let's take a look. Isn't Flayn like 12? 17, 18, 18, 17, 15. Like, none of these people. 25? 26, Balthus? Oh, wow. I didn't realize he was that old.
I'm sorry, but I...
yeah, so interesting. Sorry, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Oopsie.
Today's meal was delicious. Linhardt keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something. Absolutely. I knew you'd see things my way. Hey, Professor. No?
No? No? Don't want to join me, Caspar? We may get lucky and he may join us automatically because we do have him at the B rank,
Professor,
which is good.
I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits.
Is that so, Linhardt?
I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds. Hence my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
Yeah, about that. Well, you know, some guys just like to eat quick. I am also one of those. And it definitely is unhealthy, and I need to learn to stop doing it. I just can't control myself.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lanato. They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told. I have a favor to ask of you.
Those who struggle with private concerns will sometimes visit the cathedral for guidance. If you have the time, why not offer your keen insight, Professor? Talk to the cathedral's counselor. Okay, yeah, sure. Get some renown points for that. Sure, why not?
To be honest, I felt a bit lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Seteth's little sister. Huh?
Nope. Magic and faith, really? My magic and faith really not that high? My faith should be plenty high, so I imagine probably it's my magic stat itself which requires some boosting, which will come over time obviously with purely leveling up. Yes, yes, yes. I'm an only child because of this. I'm worried that my parents will have to adopt a child or do their best to have another of their own if I don't carry on the family tie. I think that's Lorenz. You can think it over before you graduate. Yeah, relax, Lorenz. Relax, bro.
Thank you so much for your help.
Take it easy, man. That's the best way to look at it. Take it easy. I'm supposed to write a letter to my brother to let him know how I'm doing, but there's nothing that I want to write about, and on top of that, it's just too much work. Just tell him you're doing fine. You're doing fine, aren't you? No? Really? Not good enough? Okay. Well, I thought that would have been fine. I guess he probably would have. She probably would have wanted you to say nothing. Let's go see how Raphael's doing. Down there, the bottom. Quicker to go to the greenhouse, I imagine, actually.
Inspiration. Hey, Professor. Do you happen to have any food on you? I'm starving, no matter how much I eat before I train. I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
Yeah, that's probably... I don't think they do that, but, you know, it's okay, bro. So, to access the Abyss mission, we actually have to go to the marketplace for some reason. Not entirely sure why we do this, but... Let's go take a look, shall we?
Abyss? You're interested in that place, are you? Ancient sprawling remains deep below Garreg Mach. That's Abyss. Some folks have made their home there. Obviously, they all have their reasons and tales to tell, but only the most enterprising merchant would venture near it. My advice, avoid going there yourself.
But it's so cool, and there's so many cool people there. And they're actually really nice, and it's just misunderstood like so many things. Haha. Go see how Sylvain's doing. Mr. Sylvain.
Say. Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone. Ah, of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks. What's up, Professor? You need something from me? Hey, I got a girl...
I'm not sure why I keep doing that, because I know I don't have enough reason. I just do it like out of habit, it would seem.
Professor.
Hello there, Hilda. Yes, it's a good time to speak with me.
Hey, Professor. What are you doing daydreaming in a place like this? It's lucky. As spacey as you are, you're always reliable in a pinch. Not as much as you. It's hard to tell what's going on in that skull of yours. Your expression is always blank. Come on, smile. I was just playing around. Don't get mad. By the way, in the next battle, may I focus on logistical support? Off the battlefield, there's no use having a weakling like me in the middle of the action, and it would bring down morale if I were killed. Have you even seen me, Professor? Look at these noodly little arms! I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly improve the boys' morale, don't you think? Because even if I do, I won't be of any help. My big brother is the type of person who's supposed to be on the battlefield. For me, it's just a waste of energy. It's pointless. Everyone's cut out for something different. The right person for the right task, you know? Please, Professor. Keep me off the battlefield, and maybe I won't tell everyone you're daydreaming.
It would actually be kind of cool if you didn't put her in the next battle, then like you get like increased support level with her or something. That'd actually be kind of neat. Kind of cool. Alright, I think we talked to everybody in here except Cloud. Claude. I need to stop calling him Cloud. Why am I calling him Cloud? Yeah, Cloud. Claude. Holy fuck, man. Get out of that bad habit. And then we'll go to Abyss. See how Yuri and the gang's doing. The gang's all here, folks.
Ah, blast. Thanks. That was a big help.
Dangerous area below Garreg Mach that folks tend to avoid. I can't believe such a place has existed right under our noses. Maybe one day I can help the whole story see the light of day. Yes, well, you can, actually. You do die, though. Just warning you. Okay. We'll actually go here first. We'll do, go to the second floor, get these quests out of the way. That'll give us a good amount of renown, too, and then we'll spend that on support level, in hoping that I get lucky, and when somebody decides to join me, which is wishful thinking at its best.
What did you hear?
Yes, lovely.
Would you be so kind?
Professors tend to sit their own studies as well, if you agree. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I'd like to level up my faith. Sure.
I
Good.
simply must thank you, Professor.
That actually didn't take up a skill slot either, which is kind of funny. Surprising, to be sure. Well, that means we now have access to, yeah, nice, good. Cool.
Really?
I can't believe this place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago. Oh yes, very much. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
Of course. Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Maybe, maybe not. So the good thing is about early on in the game is that, or the better thing about training early on in the game is you have access to way more teachers, which means you can actually get some pretty decent levels going early on. In this case, I'm going to keep learning faith so I can make it a preferred, whatever it's called, or like excelled learning, whatever. Whatever.
Hey, you. How you doing?
Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was. I have a request.
Search a monastery and look for him. You should try near looking. Really making me look for that shit, you fucking weirdo. So, I probably want to get my lance up, now that I think about it. Because lance is a really good skill to excel in. Lance and riding, probably lance. Yeah, we'll work on my lance. It's always a good way to do that.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. I already found it for you. Gifts and lost items. Cool. Okay, we officially talked to everybody. We can train with some people, too. Yuritsa, Alwa, Setith, Hanuman. Probably can train with all of them, actually. Yeah, it seems excessive, but it would definitely be a good idea to do that. Got myself a ton of renown points. Good. So we're gonna get Dorothea to B in hopes that we get lucky. And then we're also going to... That's fine. Petra already joined us. Maybe Ferdy. Actually, Ferdy we never got to be in the first place, so that would be a waste of time. That would be a colossal waste of time. It'd be nice to get my faith up to be... I don't know. Get my lance up a little bit more, I guess. So it doesn't carry over, so don't actually do what I just did. That was a total waste. Yeah, so if you're close to leveling something up, then don't bother using the renown points. That was a total fucking waste, and I definitely regret that at this time. I definitely regret it. My bad. My bad. nobody else, huh? I don't know, maybe we could do something like Manuela. Or maybe Shamir. I don't know. I think I'd rather just save my renown points for the statues. Because we have to think about those as well. Still have a lot of statue stuff to do.
If you do...
Yes.
If you do see...
Teach me... Probably axe. I think I'd rather be a little bit more balanced all around. Probably axe or flying. You know what? Probably let's do axe, because we can kind of get away with flying with whatever you call it, with that one group activity. Lysithea and Marianne, that's a pretty good combo. Yeah, so keep working on them. Do I have any support levels? I do. Lorenz and Hilda. Interesting.
Thank you, Lawrence. You've done so much for me. You've been a tremendous help.
It was but a trifle. Surely there was no small amount of danger, but in the interest of experience, I was happy to endure.
You're so strong that I can't help but feel safe in your presence.
Yes, of course. Although, no matter how much brute strength we bring to bear, it is important that there be a leader on the field as well. Without someone possessed of my sound judgment and adaptability, we would surely be lost.
Surely, yes. My thoughts exactly. But,
What is it?
I'm going to keep providing support from the back. You wouldn't mind doing more fighting for me, would you?
Oh, well, physically, I can, certainly. But if you mean on an everyday basis...
I knew you would. You have the generous soul of a true noble. I'll have to write back home and sing your praises.
Really? You mean to your father and brother?
Oh, yes. I have to write my big brother pretty often, as a matter of fact. He gets upset if I don't. And yet, I never have much to write about. I've been really straining for topics. That must strike you as a terrible nuisance, the idea of me blabbing about you in my letters.
Nuisance? Oh, hardly. Your brother is one of the foremost commanders of the Alliance. I can think of no higher accolade than to have my name passed on to his noble ear.
Then I'll tell him about all your thrilling exploits. Although if you can't help, that's okay too. I'll find something else to write about.
Oh, fear not. I shall show you exploits of a nature more thrilling than you could ever dream. Incidentally, when you write to him, please do not refer to me merely as Lawrence. Please use my full name, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. This will be an excellent opportunity to advance the status of the Gloucester name.
What a funny boy.
He's something. He's something. I mean, wouldn't say funny boy necessarily, but whatever. Alrighty guys, a good time to end this one for now. Take a look at the calendar real quick before we do this. Yeah, so probably just gonna skip this whole month. Unless anything really relevant comes up. Because it's mostly gonna be me giving gifts and doing a little bit of micromanaging and things like that, so you won't be missing anything. So next time it'll be that one Catherine battle where we face off against, what's his name? Lord Lanato, I believe. Yeah, so until then, toodles.